With this pandemic, there are so many job seekers. Feeling frustrated, routinely applying, can't get a response. I know your pain. I'm with you. You just want to work. This video is packed with tips to up your application and interview game. I have a recruiter friend at a large company. She's been in the recruiter game for a long time with various companies, managed other recruiters, trained hiring managers. Her network and experience is deep. So I asked her for tips for applicants straight from a recruiter. Some of these tips you may have heard of before, but I guarantee you some will surprise you. Let's go. We help you become a better leader. Let's go. First off, your resume. Get your contact info straight. Your email matters. Your first name, your last name, maybe some numbers, but that's it. I promise you, HotBoy69 is not going to help with your professional look and probably won't get you in the door. HotBoy69. Using your name in your email helps a recruiter easily search and identify you when corresponding. Make sure to update your phone and address and include your location so they know where you are. Include dates of employment. Not having dates can be a red flag that you're potentially a job hopper and may not stick around for very long. Without dates, they'll probably pass you over. If you are applying for different jobs like people manager, project manager, creative director, edit and tailor your resume to match those jobs. Read the job listing and ensure your resume matches what they're looking for. You certainly don't need to edit your resume for every job application, but have a few different variations to use. Past the resume, you'll have a screening interview, and some jobs require an assessment. Make sure you have a solid internet and phone connection, and whatever time you're scheduled for these, ensure that you are free of distractions. For most assessments, you're only allowed to take once, so if your internet goes out or there's some other challenge, that may have been it. Keep in mind that assessments are often timed. They may send you a practice question, so attempt to use whatever tools they provide to prepare. For interviews, whether it be with the recruiter or the hiring manager, be prepared to be on video. Everyone is trying to be safe, so most employers are not conducting in-person interviews. These tips are pretty straightforward and available in other videos, so I'll review fairly quickly. Be aware of your background. Dress up like you would for an in-person interview and try to look directly at the camera. Make sure you're familiar with and use the STAR method when answering questions. Research the company ahead of time by checking their website. Have some good questions for the hiring manager or recruiter. Be aware of the areas that you need to grow, as it's important to show you have self-awareness. With recruiters, there are some things to keep in mind and be respectful of. The recruiter is working for the employer. Their job is to fill open positions. No one likes being ghosted or strung along, but their work is not to find you a job. If you haven't heard back past the timeline that was shared, you can certainly follow up respectfully, sharing your name, the position you applied for, who you interviewed with, and that you're simply just checking in. Recruiters are often inundated with hundreds of emails and hundreds of LinkedIn messages each day. Again, they are focused on getting candidates to fill a position, or what they refer to as a rec, a job requisition. And this is all typically for a separate hiring manager. Recruiters are rarely involved in the actual decision-making process. Budgets, deadlines, org restructures can all impact the hiring of a position. So again, keep in mind, even though landing a job is a priority for you, it's not a priority for the business. If you are unfortunately not offered the position, look, I know it's disappointing and discouraging, but again, there are a number of reasons why you most likely weren't hired. Things that are often out of your control. Focus on what you can control, which is making a good impression. Respectfully express appreciation for their time and the opportunity to learn more about the job and the business. My recruiter friends share that even with all those applicants, they oftentimes remember those standout candidates. Those candidates that create a positive connection and those that create negative connections. Burning bridges is never a good idea. Always put your best foot forward and hold your head up, even in disappointment. You never know, it might not be this job, but the next open position, you may be the exact right fit. Huge thank you to my recruiter friend for your valuable time and tips. Job seekers, believe in yourself, because I believe in you. You got this, yo. Check out my other videos on interview prep and getting that job promotion. And please subscribe.